I used to hate Apple. Apple was everything terrible about computers. Overpriced, all marketing, you can't install games, blah blah blah. And yet now I'm an absolute Apple fan. So what happened? But I heard from people who are knowledgeable that I respected and were developers, they're like, Apple is amazing and you should look into it and not just ignore it, because how you feel about your tool affects how you work on it. And I thought that was an interesting revelation. So I gave it a shot. And all those restrictions of not being able to have the option to tweak everything ended up being an absolute boom to the whole experience. Because what I realized is you don't need to do all that stuff. You only want to do what you need to do and do it well. And Apple delivered on that metric. Apple is, once I bought into the whole Apple ecosystem, I've never left and never bought anything else. It was an amazing how much simpler, easier things were to use, and just every generational change was an improvement. Right? As you look at Windows and Android, they can change 3 generations and honestly it'll be worse or negligible every single time. So this simplicity, minimalism, clarity was a huge thing that made me fall in love with my technology. And when you are a swordsman, you want to love your sword. And I feel Apple brings that love into me.